Channel today. It's a delight to always be here with you. And before we get into this video, I want you to tell me what you think of this lighting that I use for my video today. It's the halogen light. I really am not a fan of it because I feel it is yellow light. I really do not like it so much. I have been using daylight for my recording in spite of the fact that I've had this light for more than a year. I just felt, let me use it for this video and let me get your opinion so that I'm just not there wasting away. So do you like the way this video looks? If you do, let me know in the comment section. So today I'm doing a product review for you of a product I started to use for a particular reason. I'm going to put a picture right here of what happened to my skin that made me use these two products. Now, Nigeria is a very hot place. The weather is exceedingly hot. So hot that when you go to bed at night, you are sweating and sweating and sweating. And such was my case. You cannot have your gen on 24/7. I mean, the gen can only work this long and then you have to switch off. And then when it goes off in the middle of the night, that's another thing altogether. Not to talk of the maintenance that has to do with it and all that. So the sweating in the night, the heat was so much. Sometimes I even have to wake up in the night to go and take a bath. That's how hot Nigeria can be. And so I had rashes all over my body. I'll put a picture in here for you to see. But even beyond the pictures, let me undo this button. Maybe just take a closer look if you can and look at my neckline. Look at, you know. So I had a lot of rashes, a lot of rashes on my neck, and the bad part was they were itching so much. Because I was using regular soap in the daytime, I just rub white powder all over me when I'm not going anywhere. But then you can only use white powder for so long, you know, and so the heat was so much. My skin, I had terrible rashes all over. I wasn't the only one. A lot of people that I knew also had the same thing. But you know, people's skins react to things differently. So my skin started itching and it left a bit of scarring. If you look at here, you will see a bit of scarring. So a friend, an in-law of mine, who I told, I was like, oh, this heat is dealing with my skin so much. We just got talking about how hot the weather was. And she was like, oh, there's a soap that you can use. It's called Polo something. It's made by a company that makes Septol. It's Polo something that she couldn't remember. I was like, okay. There are lots of things in the market, but I will see. I know the Septol products and their brands, but I only use the Septol. But I've never seen their soap. Okay, no, I have seen their soap, antiseptic soap in the market, but I hadn't seen any clay soap from them. So I started looking out for the clay soap. I didn't find it in the open market, but one day I went to ShopRite, and voila, here is the soap that she recommended, and I got this soap, Polo. I read the instruction that came with it. It's a natural soap. It's a natural soap and it's a 150 grammage. This soap removes and minimizes acne scars. It cleans and firms your face, removes and minimizes pores, removes black and white heads. It's an organic soap, reduces body odor, improves dull skin and wrinkles, leaves both face and body complexion soft, fair and radiant. That's all the details of the soap written here. I hope this autofocus is working and you can see that. So I started using this soap. This is the third one. The second one I'm using is in my bathroom. This is the third one that's unopened. I could actually bring out the one in my bathroom for you to see. So I got this soap. When I first got it, I was very excited about it, and I rubbed it all over my face. Then too, my face started developing like rashes rashes in the afternoon. All my pores will be so enlarged, my skin looking very, I don't know how to describe it, but it was really a great cause of concern, the heat rashes that I got. So I dipped the soap in water. And then I rubbed it all over my face, rubbed it on my neck, and left it on for about 40 minutes. Then I went to have my bath, you know, and my skin felt cool and refreshed. Remember, it contains clay. It's a natural soap. It contains clay. So, and clay has cooling and soothing effects. So I rubbed it all over me, all over my face and my neck, and I left it on for like 40 minutes. Thereafter, I had my bath. And after my bath, my skin really felt very cool, very, very cool. And then when I was going to bed that night, I rubbed dusting powder. That olden days dusting powder, I took the dusting powder and I sprinkled it all over me and I went to bed. Usually, I would itch in the night, sweat up and get up and be itching my neck like that, and then apply and just keep applying dusting powder upon dusting powder. Guess what? After 2 weeks of using it, it stopped. The itchiness stopped. The swellings and the rashes started going down, so they are no longer as visible. It's about 3 weeks, 4 weeks I've been using it. So all the rashes on my neck have somewhat disappeared. And what I also did, if you are old school, you will know this dusting powder. This is dusting powder I'll rub all over my neck. I'll rub it all over my neck, and then I would go to sleep. And that calming effect remained. Then in the morning also, I'll rub it all over my face. One thing that I found out with this clay soap is that it tends to remove spots from the face. It removes spots, it removes blemishes from the face. You know, and incidentally, it has not incidentally, it removes spots from all over the face. It really did help my face with the rashes. Then there was also another one that I found by the same company. It's the black soap. They have a black soap. This is their black soap. And then this black soap, it contains, they say with osun, it has lemon, it has camwood. It has camwood. It is called medicated and antiseptic soap, exfoliant stroke moisturizing. So the soap is a moisturizing soap. It's a black soap. So what I did when I bought these two, in fact, it was more like an overkill for me. I would rub this one on my face and my neck. I would have my bath with this one. It was just amazing how this one was so soothing to my body, and this one had a very calming effect, you know, on my face and my neck where I rubbed it. Now, the downside of this one for me is that my body reacts to black soap. My skin does not like black soap too much. Doesn't like black soap a lot. After a while, I start having breakout on my chest area. That's how I know that all this antiseptic soap, my skin does not like them so much. But this one, I use it from head to toe. I have no complaints at all. This one is a good soap. I use it to have my bath, but I stopped using it to have my bath, like I said, because I have spots on my body. My body generally reacts to black soap. I want to read what it says to you here on the Septol black soap. It says, Septol African black soap is a luxurious milled native black soap with osun camwood extract, enriched with lime juice, native honey, aloe vera, and glycerin. It also contains an active germicide and keeps the skin clear and healthy. Osun wood will also exfoliate by slugging off the dead skin and soothing rough spots. Black soap enhances your natural beauty and keeps the skin carefully cleansed. It contains palm oil, kernel oil. It contains palm kernel oil, palm oil, sodium chloride, sodium hydroxide, water, osun wood, which is camwood, aloe vera, glycerin, honey, lime, and as iodine also, and fragrance. It's a beautiful soap, beautiful soap. Both have been very useful to me, very, very useful. I will let you see them again just in case you're looking for them to buy. This is what they both look like. So they are quite good, very, very good. In fact, they have become my staple soap. Just that in this period of lockdown, when I went to ShopRite to try to restock, even though I still have to in my bathroom, I mean, there was none anywhere, and I bought them for 170 naira each. They are cheap, you know, they are relatively cheap. If you ask me, that's cheap. So I couldn't find any more, even though I had bought, I think, like three packs each. This is what I have now because I have new sets in my bathroom. I concentrate with this one on my face, and I can also layer this on the spot areas where I have problem. I will no longer use this to have my bath because antiseptic soaps, and black soap in particular, gives me spots on my body, and that is the way my skin reacts to certain things. And so I will no longer be using this to have my bath. I will concentrate on using this for my face and my body, you know, because of the calming effect. Remember, it has clay and it's a calming soap. I love it very much. I don't know if you've used this soap before, but it's a good one, and I wouldn't mind recommending it to anyone who wants to use it. I love it and I'm using it, and if you like it, you can go ahead and use it. Thank you for watching this video. I will see you in another one. Have a lovely day. Bye bye.